Hello, Blender friends, and welcome to the YouTube question session here. A while ago, actually, January, I said that I was gonna answer some questions for you if you guys had any questions for me, not necessarily about Blender, but just the tutorials themselves. And I got a bunch of responses, and I'm going to answer some of them now. The first one here is from Master Control Program, and he was saying why I started to teach Blender in the tutorials. Well, it kind of started on a whim. My friends started using it, and they're messing around with it, and I tried it out, and I went to the multimedia lab at my school and just kind of decided to do a few tutorials. The first ones are actually scripted. I don't know if you can tell, but I was using the script and a bunch of video editing and things like that, and adding a different approach to my tutorials as far as that. I mean, there wasn't. This was a few years ago when I started. There was a lot of text tutorials, and I was just more of a visual person. So I decided to do some video tutorials. That'd be a little bit easier to follow and quicker to do, and just offering something back to the Blender community. He's also asking how old I am. I'm actually going to keep that a secret because I like the anonymity that comes with the quote-unquote Super 3 boy. But if you look around, you could probably find that. Why did I choose to learn Blender? It was just a cool program that you could do a lot with. I've seen some of the really cool advanced animations and such, and I just wanted to try my hand at that. And what do I use Blender for? Just playing around with it, really. I haven't made any particular movies or anything that's that great. I've made some nice still images, but I'm working on getting back into Blender and making that game like I'm talking about in the next tutorial. Alright, the next person is Marcus. Yeah, Marcus. I'm sorry for saying the vertex instead of versi, but I know I've just done it so many times, and I'm trying to get out of the habit. But I just record these tutorials straight through and just kind of on a whim. So no scripting anymore like the first tutorials, and I just keep on making that mistake. I'm sorry. I'll try to correct it. As far as the pop filter goes, that's actually a really good idea. I'm using a really old headset that I got for my birthday a while ago to record these tutorials, but that's a good idea. I could probably put together a pop filter just so the audio sounds a little bit better on my tutorials. The next person is Jody or Roghart. She's asking, where did you learn to use Blender as you do? A lot of people ask me that. They're like, how did you learn Blender? Those stuff. Well, it's simple. The Noob to Pro helped a lot, getting me started. You can Google that. And Google basically taught me everything I know. The simple searches for what I wanted to do yielded great tutorials, and also making the tutorials and making the site really helped my Blender knowledge, because I would research things before I did the tutorials on see if this is the best way to do it and do tests and such, and that's how I learned to use Blender. Do I plan to continue the tutorial series? Yeah, I do plan to do these tutorials for a while. I'm currently at 30. I just recorded 2 tutorials. I'm doing the game series, like you're talking about. That's the next one. It's probably gonna go to about 50 tutorials, and I'll just see where it goes from there. But I continue to work on. I will continue to work on the tutorial series. Also, the DVD. Oh gosh, that's. In all honesty, I'm sorry, guys. That's a lot of people have requested the DVD, but I actually haven't. I just haven't got to it. I'm working on websites, and I'm now programming in Java, and I haven't done much things with Blender lately, and I just haven't gotten to the DVD. But I mean, I'm working on it. It's in my list of things to do, and it's gonna be personally produced and distributed. And I also might have digital download of the DVD. Alright. The next person, Jaka, is asking where I come from. I was born in California, so I was born in the good old US of A. The DVDs, as far as shipping, a lot of people have asked me about that. For those of you who are a bit confused, the DVD is on making a character in Blender, and hopefully I can do some DVDs on other topics as well. But yeah, it's making a character in Blender, $20. Actually, if you go up to the top of the page, Apps DVD, you can pre-order one. If you're not necessarily, just register for a list, and I'll let you know when it's available. Like I said, it costs $20 plus any shipping and handling, and can send it anywhere in the world, but you're paying the shipping and handling for that. So I can send it to Siberia, North Pole, or anywhere in Europe. And it's just you're just gonna have to add whatever shipping charges, and it won't be much. It's just a DVD and some paper material. Next one, Pat, is about trying other 3D programs. Not really. I've tried SketchUp, Google SketchUp. I bought it out a few years ago. But other than that, they're a few $1,000s each. It's crazy, and Blender is the only really good one that's free. So I just stuck with that. And as far as doing for my career, I'm really into web design and coding. Blender a little bit, but I mean, I've been doing a lot of website design recently for friends and businesses. What is Nistic? I'm guessing you mean by the word. Really, it's just something I created for no good reason. It's not really any word or particular meaning. I think I created it when I was buying my hosting packages for the website, and I was just like, what's a good short name? And I think I combined like 2 random application names on my desktop to get Nistic. But it stuck, and so just like Super 3 Boy, it was just a random username that I picked, and it just stuck as well. Virginia here is already addressed the DVD cost. How long have you been using Blender? a while, I guess. Just look at the start date of my tutorials, and that's probably about a week or two, a few weeks after I started. So I've been using it for years. What steered it towards me versus other 3D packages? It's free. All the other ones are cost hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I don't have that kind of money to be spending on software. And it's great software too. So that's why I use it so much. This and other people giving thanks. But I think that's good enough. I'll just answer this last question here. How much fan mail do you get weekly? Fan mail, questions, DVDs. It adds up. I currently have like 200 unread YouTube messages, another like 200 in my email from the DVD and question requests, and another like 100 in my Nistic Forum account. So I've been busy for the past few months, so it just kind of adds up. So I probably get like 10 new messages a day on average. But I have to work on sorting through those. I actually need to get a little work done on the DVD so I can reply to all those people, say, oh, this is how far I've gotten, and such. But alright, well, that's it for this little question session here. If you haven't checked out the blog, it's a great thing to check out. Have everything from Blender, some comics, some art, all kind of like techie kind of things are on the blog. And for example, here's a post on the Blender Open Movie projects that we've done, or Blender has done so far, that are really, really good and high quality. Info, reviews, webcomics, code if you're into that. But if you haven't checked it out, just check it out. It's nistic.com/blog. There's also a link in the top, and you can subscribe if you really like it. Anyways, that's it for this question session. If you didn't have your question in, you want to ask a few more questions, just keep on posting on that topic, and I may do another one now accepting questions. You can just search for it on the site, or just find it. It's under the January category here, January 2009. Alright, well, this is Super 3 Boy signing out from the question session, and I hope to see you guys in our next game making tutorial, making an RPG game in Blender. Alright, bye.